I think I've got it.
Cohen Nowhere.
Oh, that's possibly better.
That's pretty good.
I'm going with Blokes On A Wire.
Blokes On A Wire?
One of his famous songs is Bird on a Wire.
Yeah, whatever, I'm done.
The other thing Leonard does is he talks about life in the depths so low that even when you're at your lowest, he goes lower and you feel good because someone else is lower than you. And so he's uplifting.
Yeah.
And people who are skating up here don't get that.
Yeah.
But people who are going through the ashes of their life at this moment, he meets
Sounds
them.
like I need to listen to Leonard Cohen.
Yeah.
I reckon, yeah. We'll go the other angle just in case I decide to change.
Yep, yeah. Let's get that. Put my weight on my hands.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. He's a natural born model.
Hi everyone, welcome to the preview for tonight's episode of the Adelaide Show, episode 142. We're looking at the whole interesting world of cover art for albums. And we have with us Todd Fisher, who's our guest tonight, who we have employed, and we're paying him with exposure, to do a cover, to take us through a brief version of how we might approach a cover for an album and to come up with an album. Because I'm such a Leonard Cohen tragic, Nigel and I are going to be charading as a Cohen cover band called what, Nigel?
Cohen Nowhere.
Cohen Nowhere. And we have to really give credit to Todd for that.
Yeah,
I think he came up with them. And
Mastermind.
the album is called Blokes On A Wire. That's where we're heading.
As we talked about in the interview, we're going to keep it nice and simple.
Yep.
We're going to go with I think we'll use a nice white backdrop, and we feature, although we did say we don't like the cliche band photos.
Yes.
I think your two mugs are too good to not put up on a band cover. I mean, honestly. So what we'll do is we'll get a nice white backdrop to keep that simple. We don't want any noise in the background. We want you guys to be the focus. I mean, you're going nowhere. We need to really put you front and center.
And here's the thing, because there was talk about different ideas we might use for this. Blokes On A Wire, if we go with that, I'm thinking of birds sitting on a telegraph wire, but how do we can't really emulate, because we have to shoot ourselves from the leg or the whole body.
Yeah.
That's going to be hard, isn't it?
You can hang from a Hill's clothesline.
Yes.
Oh,
Hill's hoist.
is that
Hill's
something that
hoist.
could be superimposed in Photoshop if we pose ourselves in the photo?
We can superimpose whatever you want.
Yeah? Wow, because that would be pretty good.
Yeah. Well, how about let's.
And is this the sort of conversation you have with
Well,
artists?
we've got the Hills hoist up in here actually in this passion parade for Ghana. So maybe it's a trend coming through.
And can I just say for the record, Todd Fisher, he is the artist, the graphic artist you go to if you're an up-and-coming artist or established. Garner Cronin, for crying out loud, goes to you for artwork. We've got Tom Lyon, we listened to tonight in the program. You've done, I don't know, the camera getting all the way up to the top? There's some artwork right at the top there that you've done for some of your CD singles. So we're in good hands here. And what are you scribbling here on the page?
So this is a very rough visual concepts. They're always very 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 rough. So basically, I'm just thinking layout of a CD. What works best? The goal, the old rules, golden rule of thirds.
Yes.
That type of thing. Trying to make the focus on those third lines, that type of thing. And I'm thinking we want to make you two the focus. But we don't want to make it just completely symmetrical front and center. We want to be original. We want to add a bit of a different element in there. So I'm thinking, who's the front man here?
Steve's there.
He's the front man.
Yeah, he's on the third. Yep.
He's the lead singer.
Am I? Well, I am the Cohen tragic, I suppose.
Yes, you are the Cohen tragic. So,
Okay,
yeah.
so
Steve's hanging from.
I'll do a stick figure just to be kind.
Thank you.
We don't want to offend
No
anyone.
offence taken. Thank you very much.
It does make him look thin though.
Or we forgot the arms up. We've got to make sure
that's
the arms
basic
go up.
concept. Yeah. There we
Right.
go.
So all right. So basically, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get a photo of you guys without
So just talk
very very detailed.
Right. So what have we got here? So that's me.
Yep.
That's Nigel.
Yep.
So you're going to shoot us without any wires.
Yep.
I'm standing closer to the camera.
Yep.
Nigel back to be a little bit smaller
Yep.
for perspective against a whitish cream backdrop.
And just to avoid make it a bit speedier, what we do, we'll probably cut off you about the knees, and we'll make sure.
Yep.
So here will probably be as I've drawn the legs in there. It's just
Yes, you have.
they'll be cutting off, and much like as you see up here in Ghana, can't see the bottom half. We'll zoom in on the money makers, the faces.
Yes. So he is on some sort of wire, isn't he?
Yeah. So that's actually heels hoist, some type of
Wound really down low though.
some type
Wow. Ghana Cronin, you've plagiarised us in reverse historically.
Yeah, he might be coming after us for some credit. Once Cohen Nowhere have really.
I
made
know,
it
once
big.
we're going because I noticed you've done something here for Dumb Things, a Paul Kelly tribute.
Yep.
Paul
Which
Kelly's
Ghana's got his hand in again, sitting
Oh.
on the end there, just, he's
Okay.
everything.
Ghana, we have played your song before, we love you. We've actually played 2 of your songs from memory. Alright, so you'll guide us through. So if I see an album cover, you would either then be saying to me, okay, this is what we want you to send to your photographer,
Yeah.
come back with something like this,
Yeah.
or get your photographer to give me a hoy and we'll talk it
So
through.
ideally, if I could meet with the photographer and we could
Yep.
sort of brainstorm these ideas,
Beautiful.
because they have an element that I don't have, and I have an element that they don't have. So basically, I know where to leave space for text. I know
Yeah.
where to basically lay out these type of things, and then they also know they can say, "Hang on, no. Let's not have a white backdrop. Let's have a black backdrop because that'll work better with lighting or something along those lines." They'll have that insight that I don't have. So it's always good to collaborate with people and sort of have a shared skill set.
Then once the photo's done, it comes back to you, and then you don't need us. You just sort of work your magic.
Yep. No, I don't need to see you
And
guys
then
again.
Voila.
Yeah.
And by the time we shoot this video, we might or might not actually have
We
the
will.
finished cover.
We will.
We will?
We will.
If it is, we're going to superimpose it on the video now.
Beautiful. It'll be right here.
Wow. Amazing stuff. I haven't seen it yet. But I have, and I haven't. And that's how it happened.
I'm thinking black and white as well.
Black and white?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like
Hey, can I say, is that corny?
the black and white?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like no one's done it in a while, so it might be time to come back around again.
Yeah. Actually, the cable
We'll try
is
a few
going
different-
from your left hand is
So
further back.
Yeah, so bring...
Yeah, your left hand is further back.
Like,
Yeah, like that, slightly, very slightly, but go back, once again, go back to the wall a
go
little
back
bit.
to the wall?
Yeah, that's it. And take the left hand tiny bit further back.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Like that? Or other way around?
No, it's the other way around.
Other way around?
Yeah, other way around.
Try both, I can flip it
Alright.
either
Yeah.
way.